Hello everyone, this is Chetni Sharma, your math teacher. So here I am discussing some of the formulas which really helps to prepare your good for your upcoming exam. So here I am discussing some of the formulas from chapter Logarithm. Logarithm is the chapter name. So start with the basic formula, that is log base A value stand for B if power is C. This one you can read also like in exponential form, base A power C equals to B. Actual में this expression which is in you already learned in exponent chapter or indices, that actually rise an idea of logarithm in which log base A equals to C. ठीक है, log base A is B equals to C, mean to say base value having the power C, so you get the result B. Look at, we have some example of these also, like log under root 2 8 equals to what result should be equal to. So for this type of expression I need this formula. So let it be which is not present here, which I looking to find out, taking the help of this formula, substituting here one x and try to get the value of x for solution of this equation. So we get that result in equation under root 2 power x equals to 8. So we can factorize 8. Yes, we can factorize 8. 8 can be written as 2 की power 3. How? 8 like go in the table of 2, at come 4, so again it come at the table of 2, and finally it 2 ones are 2. So 8 can be written as 2 cross 2 cross 2, which further 2 power 3 that I replaced here. Okay, if you practice 1 or 2 times, you can orally put it like that. So what about this? Now still we not having any solution. So look at here, that is square root of 2. Square root of 2 can also be written as 2 power 1 by 2. As we know that square root means power 1 by 2. Outside is x. Again, I just try to remind you one formula which you learned in your previous classes. A power m whole power n, then whole both the powers are multiplying each other. Same thing happening here also. We can write half multiply with the x, and here is 2 power 3. So it become x upon 2, and here is 2 power 3. Both bases are same, so power can be equate like x upon 2 equals to 3. Here you can go with the cross multiplication, 2 multiply with the 3 and you get x equals to 3. That's your final answer. So I hope you understand this whole example and why this basic formula is so interesting and so helpful. So this result really helps you to understand about the logarithm in basic nature. So further we go with some more formulas about this same. So let's see some of the more formulas which we very helpful to understand the logarithm or solving the problem related to logarithm. Then we have the formula 1, that is log a plus log b. When the two different log in addition, it can be converted into the log of product of the both those separate numbers. So log a plus log b can be written as log a multiplied with b. Also, if log a minus log b, then I can convert into single log a upon b in the division form. So further you have one very interesting and very important formula which helps most of the questions in log problems, that is m log n. If m log n is written there, so in the next part you can written in a m, that is that m come in the power of n, that is written here. So we can write log m log n equals to log n power m. If it is, it can also be sometime written in the book like in this form also, a log b equals to log b power a. So both means are same, this variable form are different, but understanding is main part is there. Okay, whatever written just before the log come in the power of the log number, that is, it is not, look, this is not meaning like this, please be careful, it is not meaning of this, no, it is not like that, this is not equal, this is the rightful result. So follow a log b equals to log b power a. It's vice versa. Sometime if you have this type of situation, so you can write like that also. So let's see one of the example which actually relate these problems. I have one very interesting problem with me, quite related with this equation, this problem. That is, if you have, yes, we have a one very interesting example, that is log x minus 2 plus log x plus 2 equals to log 5. Here we have used the very first law, that is log a plus b equals log a into b. So look at here, we can apply, this is total a, this is become b, so we can apply log a plus b, that is log a into log b equals to log 5. Let's solve it. Log a minus b log a plus b become, this is the identity. Remember that one identity we learned in expansion chapter, that is a minus b a plus b, that result is equals to a square minus b square. We can use here x square minus 2 square here equals to log 5. Look at, both have the single equations, single log value in both sides, so we can leave the log and equate the numbers. So we get x square minus 4 equals to 5. Further x square 5, that 4 come in that side, become positive, x square equals to 9, x equals to plus minus root 9, which result is x equals to plus minus 3. So I hope these all things which I discuss in this video is very interesting and very helpful to understand the log with the basic things. And these are the basic formulas. Most of time these three formulas are so interestingly so helpful to crack most of the problems. So I hope with this you will understand and get too much helpful by this video. So thank you guys very much.